So as things go, when you're gonna go camping, oftentimes things go wrong. And
the switch broke.
The button's not working. And now we're really hoping that he can make a quick fix here because we're on our way to meet friends at... So the button just is moving, but it's not connecting to anything. You can feel that it's kind of stiff. And we've had problems with the button sticking recently. So I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Now what are you doing?
Seeing if I got any juice going to it, so it's not a fuse. So that means the switch is busted. So I got power going to it.
So what are you doing now? With the what?
Adapt and overcome, baby.
Oh my gosh, so explain what you did here.
I'm just using this battery in the battery pack and jumped onto the motor to run it down. And then if I flip these wires around, it'll run it back up.
Okay. It's going up. Oh my gosh. I can't even believe you. Okay, after all that drama, finally arrived at Cardinal Campground Center. And
all right, guys, so we got the switch. So we got the switch out of there. We got it all disconnected. Big shout out to Matt at RCD Sales there in Delaware. He had a switch similar to the original equipment, but not exactly the same. I think we're going to be able to make it work. So we're going to get that swapped out sometime today and hopefully have this thing squared up and be ready to get back on the road. All right, guys, so before I replace this switch, I want to show you a little hack. If this does happen to you and your switch goes bad last minute and you got to get your trailer either up or down, I'll show you how to do that with just a regular jump pack. So one of the many tools that I keep on board on the trailer all the time is just a jump box in case you get a dead battery or anything like that. So I'm going to take you inside the pass-through here and show you how to hot wire the motor to get your jacks up or down if your switch burns out. So let's go inside the pass-through and I'll show you what to do. All right, so don't mind the mess in here, but this is the motor to my landing gear. You'll see these two connectors right here that hold everything together that runs up to your switch. So essentially all you have to do is flip this little lever on the connector, pull the black wire out, pull the red wire out. You have those two exposed wires that are running right up into your motor. Run a jumper wire off of those that will reach outside to your jump pack. And then essentially all you have to do is turn your jump pack on, connect the other end of the wires to the handles of your jump pack, your positive and your negative. If you want to bring your trailer up, you go positive to positive and negative to negative. If you want to run your trailer down, you do a reverse polarity and run positive to negative and then negative to positive. Super simple hack to get through when your switch goes out at the last minute. All right, guys, so we've got the old switch out. Notice it's a 4-pin switch. Well, it's a 3-pin switch right now because I broke one of them off trying to get this one off. This is the old switch that's broken, and this is just the beauty ring that covers everything up. So Mark up at RCD Sales here in Delaware found this switch that they had in stock. It's part number S225. It's just a rocker switch, 20 amp, but it is a 6-pin. So here's the old switch that's broken. Here is the new switch, so it's a little bit different, but it's a 6-pin instead of a 4-pin. So it should fit just perfect right in here. Oh, perfect. So we've got a two-way switch dead in the middle. So let's go get this thing hooked up and see if she'll work. All right, guys, so essentially it's just a 6-pin plug. I got 4 wires. So up first, let's put our beauty ring on here and get this thing in here, like so. And And let's run our power. The blue taped is my 12 volt coming right from the battery. So let's plug those two in there, and these two in here. And hopefully it's just that simple. So let's try this thing out, see if she works. All right, guys, so going from the 4-pin to the 6-pin, the motor only works in one direction. So I built these little jumper wires right here just to test it, because the other one had a set of breaker bars that cut across. So I just tested it. So we're going to have to run our jumper wire from pins 5 and 6 over to pins 1 and 2 over here, but cross them. So then the motor will work in both directions. So, all right, guys, so essentially all you need is a couple pieces of wire and some connectors, a pair of crimping pliers. Strip you off a piece of the wire, put your ends on there. We'll cut these to length right here, and then get those wired into the other side of the switch with another set of connectors, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. All right, so essentially what we have to do is, these are our power wires, these ones are not. So we're gonna have to cut these connectors off to run our jumper wire to them, and we'll just put a new connector on there to get that stuff going. So let's nip these bad boys off of here and get them stripped, and yeah, we'll go from there. Here's the other. Here's gonna be our 2 jumper wires. We'll get those connected together, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Good solid fit. So we should be set there. Beauty ring back on there. And everything fed through. Now our switch. We should have power on this side, in the middle. On this side here. We should go to here. This guy. Everything untangled. Over here. And these cats need to jump over and across. Go on there. And this cat will jump across to go on here, just like so. And then with your switch, one side should take you up and the other side down. Perfect. So this is up, that is down. Get everything fed back up through your beauty ring. Up, down. Perfect. And that is how you have to jump it across to make a 6-pin work in place of your 4-pin. So fairly easy fix. It's like 30 bucks for the switch, and that's that. Put the screws back in, and we are back in business.